Hello everybody and welcome back to another Crystal of Atlan video. As always, my name is Zen and I wanted to show you the new raid, but before I get into that I want to also show you guys a little bit of an update that came, and to do that we're going to need to go to everyone's either favorite or least favorite smithy, Glenn the Gold Digger. I hope all of you are well, and you know, hope everything's going well for you guys. I'm doing a lot better. So if we go to gear crafting and we go to level 60 epic 2, we can see now that we got new upgrades that we can do for our jewelry. You want to do this pretty quickly because you know that jewelry set bonus is really good when you get that upgraded. Before we could only do these three, which if you haven't done already, do it now, like yesterday, because doing this is really beneficial to getting you stronger. The thing that I hate is these three take the origin engraving, which isn't hard to get. I believe that's a nest run. Yeah, nest run drop. But the newest seal and talisman, it's not a nest drop. It's the new labyrinth drop. It's in Temple of Fate. You can get it from Temple of Fate or Blueprint Dismantling, whichever you prefer. I would not do Blueprint Dismantling because looking at the gear is pretty OP. Please don't ask me which you should go for. Gear wise, I have not done it and I am not smart enough to give you guys advice on it. But the designs look pretty freaking cool, like especially the famine ones. The famine ones look pretty sick. They got you know, you got plague, famine, and Azrael. All right, so let's go and check out the new raid. Uh, da, 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 da. So you're gonna get a quest. It's a short quest, you know, giving you an intro. Do that intro beforehand. Before you do that, and let me just read. Okay, just wanted to read a little bit. And you have to go to this area. This area was one of my favorite just hiding spots, just a cool place to chill. Didn't think that the temple would be here. So the raid's called the Lost Ruins Temple of Fate. You get the rune store. This is where you can exchange these drops. Sometimes you get this drop for a scroll. And of course, it's like hex gear where you need 2 pieces of a scroll to get, you know, the thing. Also, just wanted to point out there is a Mech Bane potion. Upon use, increases your damage to mechanical enemies by 6% for 60 minutes. Can be used directly from your inventory. Effects stack up to 10 hours. Only takes effects during adventure, co-op battles, and certain challenge modes. I heard that this is really good, actually. And if you're going to attempt this on normal, I say normal and not elite because elite is hard as hell. I have heard the strongest fleet on PlayStation is having some difficulties. I've only seen one global announcement clear. It might have just been one. There could be more. I admit, hands up, I admit that there could be more. But it's very few that people are clearing elite. It is hard and it's a challenge. So my goal here is to try and teach you some mechanics. I don't know everything. I'm gonna be real upfront and honest with you. I don't know everything. I am still learning. I am still figuring it out. So you're gonna want this if you can afford it. If you can afford it and you want to. Let me see this. No, I'm not gonna help you out. I just wanted to my video. I know. So we go to Temple of Fate, and here it is. Here is the rewards preview of stuff that you can get. Here is the new, they call it a stained mirror. I call it strawberry wafers to make it more fun. This is for the scrolls. and then you get the insignia, and then of course you get the regular gold gear that can drop. Similar to Hex. There is no prayer mechanic. There is no prayer mechanic. As of right now, there is only solo story elite. We have no legendary right now, but be sure legendary will come. I guarantee legendary will come. I don't know for certain, but I'd bet money on it because Queen was originally solo story elite and then it got legendary. So as always, solo is easy, story medium, elite hard, and then legendary is veteran. Now you only need 5k nullification. Well, 6k. I'm gonna be honest. Just get 6k null. I believe I got 6k in total. Yeah, I got 6,620 nullification. So anyway, I'm gonna go solo just to make it more easier. Yes, I'm sacrificing stuff. This is a valuable resource, but if it helps someone, I'm willing to do it. All right. I've already cleared story, so my rewards are already claimed, so you're not going to see reward drops. Alright. I'm going to play this out for you because people like to skip this and I don't want you guys to miss out on it. Alright, so when you're in...
Oh. Looks like you've brought back some real heavy hitters this time. We will prevail. Let's split up. Just
so when
like
you...
old times.
God damn it.
Speaking of, ever since you wrecked the lab equipment and labs, no one's dared to step foot here.
Really? So anyway, when you're in story, you're not gonna go here. Now elite, you might have here, here, and here. Maybe more actually up here. But when you're in story, there's gonna be two things here and then two things on the other side. And the first boss that you're going to be fighting is Plague. I like to call him Plague. I believe we're going to be doing Plague. I know in Elite there's a slight difference because there is a side boss. Alright, so here that's Plague right in front of us. So I'm gonna pop some food. Nothing too fancy, it's just stuff that's good for me, my character build. Plague is gonna be a pretty hard one. You're either gonna have the best run or the worst run. As always, I'm gonna watch the cinematics with you because I know some people skip and they don't want to see it. Wait. Now this dude is hard because he always opens up with this. Everything so far in story and other stuff, he always opens up the same. Of course, because it's a story, it's a lot easier. Alright, so when you get here, look for light in the corners. See over here? You see these canisters? Destroy them. Don't let them absorb them. Alright, that'll break his shield. Make sure you get all of them. Don't miss out on them. I could teach you something more if I don't kill him quickly. I didn't realize how easy this might be. Alright, I'm gonna get poisoned. Find the canisters again really quickly. And boom. Now I have no toxin. That's how you get rid of toxin. Purify yourself by hitting the canisters again. It'll get rid of the toxin. That toxin is killer. I'm telling you guys right now from experience. I am 56k, roughly 56k power, right? I'm also a glass cannon-ish. Like, I do a lot of damage, but I can't survive much. I need more levels in my gear. It'll melt you. It'll melt everybody. So as quickly as humanly possible, please get to those canisters if you get poisoned. get those canisters, destroy it, purify yourself. You will survive it, hypothetically, you will survive from the poison if you can get that quick enough. Alright, this is famine. I wonder why it's not starting. Ah, there we go. Just took too long. Famine's got a couple of mechanics.
Famine. Dominated by the fear of
Ooh,
hunger.
I'm lagging. I am lagging.
Was he before he became the famine of endless hunger?
Alright. Make sure to dodge out of that.
Sorry.
Alright. So you see these orbs, right? You see these orbs here? Do not break these orbs
Sustenance.
until you're getting debuffed.
Stay calm. Don't rush it.
So he's gonna start debuffing
That's
me.
exactly what it wants. We need to split
Do
up.
not break them until you're close to being at full. So don't collect it until you're close to being at full. Because if you keep collecting when you're not close to full, you're gonna run out. Boom. Easy as pie. If you start getting close to debuff, that wasn't good. Watch out for that. Ugh. Ow. Yeah. Alright. 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 You want to do it like that? This one, just keep running. It'll eventually stop. Boom, you're out of it. The only problem with that one is, one, as you saw, I just built up debuff. And two, if you are debuffed, you eventually become really freaking slow. Wait, can you just... You can jump over the... You can jump over these guys. What? You can jump over these guys. That's awesome. I didn't know you could do that. Alright, I like to jump just to make sure I don't get anything. I'm gonna get a debuff. Not debuff, I'm gonna... No. Oh! Scheisse. Oh, Scheisse! This is not good. Those things will also debuff you. Those little projectiles, they'll do some debuff damage. I should probably take some. Ah. Alright. Again, same rinse and repeat. Don't take it too soon. Wait until you're getting debuffed. Also, he might summon purple ones. Do not collect the purple ones. Purple ones will debuff you more. I know it kind of like goes without saying. It's just, I want to be like as thorough as possible with this. Alright, same as before. Boom. Wasn't too bad. Ow. Ooh. Shit. Alright. Let's see if this trick still works. Let's see if this trick still works. Alright. We're gonna try and jump over them. Nope. Nope, it didn't work. Alright. So we're debuffed. Just come over here and collect your buff. Of course, be better than me. Please. Please be better than me. Yeah. Make sure to get that buff. Make sure not to... I feel like it can work. It's just... Oh, I have no idea how to counteract that. I'm gonna be honest. Oh! Okay. Alright. I know I'm talking fast. I'm talking really fast. That right there, where I had to press my triggers,
Ironclad monster.
if you do not press those triggers quickly enough and get away from him, he will suck you in and start eating you. Alright, so I don't know if you can jump over him. It looked like I could, in theory, jump over him. Alright, before here, you're going to be put at a platform and come down here. So that's also a little bit different. In Elite, you're also going to be, what you call it? I forget what it's called. In Elite, you have two bosses instead of just like, oh, look, it's the Plague Guy, and your people are fighting the Plague Guy. You both will probably fight Plague Guy. But in Elite, I believe there's a second part in a second boss, which is a stone golem. So some of your people will be fighting famine, some people will be fighting the golem. This is the hardest boss, in my opinion. My opinion, hardest boss. For this raid, it's the hardest boss, I should say. Again, not gonna skip. This is Azrael. Alright. Always does this in the story and in whatchamacallit. You want to attack his ring. Hang on, let him fucking get your ring off.
And the sludge nexus. People crave life.
Ow.
That's why Azrael was created.
Why? Why was he created?
Before we can attack their host.
Alright. Don't get grabbed by that. Alright. Claws down. You see that ring?
The path
Let's go in. Ow. I'm sorry, not ow. Just crazy. Alright, don't look at him. Don't look at him. I would recommend not looking at him because... Alright, just break. So you know how in whatchamacallit, Elite, whatchamacallit, I have no idea, Hex, in Hex, right? You know how in that there's the queen has this thing where she's like, oh, you know, where you have to like basically do a damage kind of a test. Alright, that's another queen, not queen. Those little tiny whatchamacallits, those little tiny I have no idea what they're called.
We did it. Now's our chance. Attack.
Those balls that you saw me destroy? I know I'm being terrible at just explaining it. Destroy those like purple balls because if you don't, it's like a miasma type thing. It'll slow you and it'll do damage and you can't get close to the boss. Here it's easy because it's only like shit, it's only like 1. In story it's like 4, which doesn't sound bad on paper, but believe me, it is a nightmare. The problem with this is also it can kind of like quickly get away from you. Like just stay still. Alright.
Walls are splitting.
Jump.
We need to stop them before we're fed to their host.
Shit. I got transported. Shit, don't look at him! Don't look at him! No!
Outside the host. The cycle never ends. Tiger pound.
I like to not look at him when he does that to me. Alright, let's see what are we working with. Get rid of these things before you even go into there because you have to stand on it. I want to go back in just in case. Alright, let me just bloop.
We did it.
Alright. Alright. That's very, very freaking easy actually. Compared to story, that is so much easier. Oh my god.
The resonance in the key is gone. You need to explore more ruins to find the answers.
On story, this is the same thing. Same cutscene for a story, probably the same cutscene for Elite. Holy moly! I know I talk a lot, like really quickly. Holy moly! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I will try my best for any questions people got. If I don't have the answers, I got people I can ask to help me with answers. Uh, I want to think. Hang on. No, Hamlet doesn't. Let me just make sure I'm not missing something. Biological. No. All right. All right. Everything's good. Yeah. If you got questions, please ask. You know, a lot of people, they're probably not going to take many, especially for story, because I'm going to be honest with you. The reason why they will do it, the reason why they will ask for high nullification, high power levels, high gear ratings, is not because they think you don't know the mechanics. All right? They want damage. All right? They want to make sure they can do enough damage to keep lives lost minimal. If you got a higher gear rating, higher power rating, chances are you're going to survive a lot longer than a person with a low gear rating and etc. If both know the mechanics, now of course they're going to take the high gear player. It's not a personal attack. The reason why I'm saying this is some people treat it as such. I've seen it in World Chat constantly. Does it suck? Yeah, it sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you, it sucks. But understand where they're coming from. They want to make sure they can clear it. There are people out there that will take lower people. You just got to be patient and you just got to know the right people too. It's a hard raid. It's very hard. But it's doable, at least for most people, on solo and story. Solo is so much easier. Like, holy hell. When I was rocking with one group after I had finished the story, finished my daily clear for story, there was another group that I ran with, and it was constantly like we were using so many revives on the first one because toxin is just so so powerful. Honestly, if I'm being real with you, I do expect possibly a nerf to elite because from the way I hear it, elite is hard as hell. Elite is hard as balls. There's one other thing that I want to talk about because I like to wait for a lot of updates before I make videos. We got Assassin class coming. It's a new class that is coming September 17th, UTC -4. So if you have not already, pre-register for Assassin so we can all get these goodies. And if you do pre-register, you get the Phantasm Pass for 1 day, which means you get a couple injections, some gold, and some opals. I think about like 40 or 30-ish opals. Now, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to play the Assassin trailer.
He's fast. He came out of nowhere and vanished.
Eerie shadows, airborne blades, and invisibility, and teleportation? An unstoppable force in the darkness.
And that
Fast.
that is Assassin's trailer. As you see, we get Assassin as the base starting class, I believe, and then we get the choice to choose between Spectre and Mirage, with Spectre seeming to be more of like a teleportation blitz style, and Mirage seems to be more like, I guess, combat heavier. I don't know yet, so take that with a grain of salt, what I just said. I'm going Spectre, even though Mirage looks pretty freaking cool doing that. I'm going Spectre because it's in my name. I'm a spectral mofo. So we're gonna be a Spectre. But if I really like Mirage, I will definitely go Mirage. So anyway, that's all I got for you right now. Um, hope this video helps. I know it wasn't great. I know it wasn't great because I talked fast and mechanic wise, I didn't go through so many mechanics enough to explain it right. Make sure if you got more questions, like if I can't answer the questions best in this video, there's a lot of other videos out there too, made by some pretty talented people, really good people, and they'll explain the mechanics way more in depth, step by step for you. If you want to, ask in the comments, and I'll link it in. I'll link it in like the description or like in comments or something. But only if you guys ask, really. I mean, you know what? I'll do it without you guys asking. I'll be that guy. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. If you got questions, please ask. If not asking me, ask someone. Ask someone. Ask someone. Yeah. See you in the next one.